So here's an entertaining one about a guy who friend zones this girl he's been dating when he finds out that she is on, wait for it, OnlyFans. Instead of getting a relationship with her or whatever, he's like, nope. We'll just be friends. That's it. And ultimately, she becomes his friends with benefits. Well, fast forward in time, and she eventually finds out that the reason he won't get in a relationship with her, because she did want to be in a relationship with him, is OnlyFans, and she has a freaking meltdown, big fight drama. And I'll be very going to go over here, guys, to show you that, number one, as many are aware, there are a lot of gals out there, younger ones, and older ones actually, that really flaunt their stuff on social media as well as are on pay sites like OnlyFans, charging money for their bodies and all that. And you have every right to cease all dating or relationship with them if you want to. Because last time I checked, the gals have no problem ending a relationship with us guys and don't give us a reason, or don't get into a relationship with us and not give us a reason. And we're not the bad guy either. And if you don't want to date a gal like that, you don't have to. And if you want to hook up with her, that's your business. Because plenty of gals have hooked up with guys for reasons that, well, you get the point. You'll see more. Titled, Am I the A-hole for keeping an OnlyFans girl as only a friends with benefits? That's all she's good for. Period. Hookups, friends with benefits, that's it. It says, I met this gal about a year ago. Went on a few dates and things were going good. Eventually, she confessed that she has an OnlyFans. So, trying to rope him in and then admits the OnlyFans. So already, she's deceitful. So, she showed me, and it was solo S-word stuff. Well, mostly. What do you mean mostly? Either it's solo stuff, which I assume he means like just naked picture of herself, or she's getting frolicking with somebody else. So, which one is it? While she was showing me, she did have a picture of a dude next to her. Okay, so it isn't just solo stuff. I didn't get to read it as I was just showing me. She was just showing me in passing. So I don't know what exactly that was, but I'm assuming it was a SEX video or something. Well, I'm going to take back a little back what I said earlier in the video about the friends with benefits thing. Yeah, if she's on OnlyFans, you make her friends with benefits. Okay, that's fine. But knowing she does these videos and all that other dudes now, it's confirmed, that maybe you just want to move on to somebody else that isn't doing that and actually selling themselves like that for a living, because you never know what you could catch. But anyway, I hope he wears protection. He says, honestly, as soon as I heard OnlyFans, I decided I wasn't ever going to be her boyfriend. Good, because she's not girlfriend material. I only checked it out just in case it wasn't actually something sexual. I told her that I wasn't looking for any sort of relationship with her, and we were just going to be friends. So, he friend-zoned her. Guess what, guys? Girls don't like it when guys reject them, and they either become obsessed with them and do everything they can to please them and get them, or they become psycho and want to make their lives a living hell. She seemed disappointed, but agreed to be friends. Yeah, she's probably thinking, I'll get this guy. Fast forward a few months, and we had SCX after drinking too much. I knew that was going to happen because he has all the power now. He friend-zoned her. Yeah, we can hang out. And she's probably pursuing him and chasing after him. And believe me, it wasn't the alcohol that made her want to sleep with this guy. She's thinking, I'll show him, I'll get him. So we talked about it and agreed to keep sleeping together, but as friends with benefits situation. Okay. I'm assuming if she's on OnlyFans, she's relatively good-looking, good body. He just needs to take care of himself. But he owes her nothing. She understands the terms as friends with benefits. You heard this here. So recently I told her I wanted to stop hooking up with her because I was seeing someone else. It wasn't serious, but I don't like sleeping with someone else while dating someone, even if we haven't agreed to be exclusive. Well, it shows the guy's integrity. Meanwhile, she's sleeping with someone else when you were her friends with benefits. She asked why I changed my mind about relationships, and I told her not really, and asked why. She then asked why I haven't asked her for something more, and I simply told her it was because she had an OnlyFans. Number one, you're allowed to have your reason. Number two, come on. You don't think that she doesn't know that's the reason you didn't want to get in a relationship with her? Come on. She then got mad at me and said that I used her. We had a big fight, but I failed to see where I did anything wrong. We both agreed to just be friends with benefits. So that wraps up. I told you it was brief, but here's the point. She does OnlyFans. That's her choice, okay? And she's showing her parts to the world and then also spicing things up by having videos and pictures of her engaging in activities with other dudes and maybe other girls. And usually these things increase over time. She knew darn well that's the reason he didn't want to get involved with her. But even if she didn't, he didn't owe her an explanation. Because guess what? Last time I checked, a lot of gals out there won't get involved with guys, date them, or get in relationships with them. And they usually don't tell the guys the real reasons because they don't need any drama and all that. So if they don't have to do that, neither do we. So it should be pretty obvious the reason he didn't get involved with her because of OnlyFans. And he has every right not to want to get involved with her in a relationship because of OnlyFans. And some people might say, well, he'll still sleep with her. Well, it didn't seem like he had to twist her arm too much on that one. She was twisting his something. But no, she was fine being that friends with benefits thing. She probably thought she was going to win him over that way because that's probably her card to play. But it didn't work. And now he's the bad guy. Bullshit. So guys, for you dating relationship guys out there, be careful. Do your homework on the girl you're dating. Seriously, you really gotta do your homework and search around about social media and other things like that. If she is remotely good looking, which I assume you guys are going to have remotely good looking gals you're dating, because I don't think you guys want hippos or elephant ladies. You just never know, so you got to do your homework. And if you find out that she does those things, that it's just not for you, you have a right to either break up with her completely and go your separate ways, or demote her to friends with benefits or the friend zone, whatever you want. You're allowed to have a choice. It isn't just gals that are allowed to demote guys and put them in the friend zone or whatever. So this guy did it right. Now, if you comment here, oh, by the way, the comment section is full of guys either supporting him or really giving him a hard time, saying he's the a-hole because, all these stupid things. So I'm going to read some of both. One guy says, not the a-hole. You were clear in the beginning and are true to your personal morality of not sleeping with more than one person at a time. Seems she's hurt, but your boundaries were clear and not everyone can enter into a relationship with someone who sells himself for money. Now someone that is against him. This guy says you're the a-hole for not specifically telling her in the first conversation that the reason you don't want to date her is because of her on OnlyFans. He doesn't have to tell her this. He doesn't owe her an explanation. She's probably, I would assume, smart enough to figure that out because I'm sure she's been rejected before. Again, women don't always tell guys the reason they don't get in a relationship with them. I mean, come on here. This person continues, it is clear from your post that she was looking at you as more than casual. She had an ethical responsibility to be completely upfront about the fact that you were looking for something serious, but not from her because of OnlyFans. Ethical responsibility? Okay, so how many gals have followed the so-called ethical responsibility to tell the guy the real reasons? No, that doesn't always happen. That way she can make an informed choice about whether to casually sleep with you or not. It doesn't make a difference. She chose to sleep with him regardless. In fact, I'm sure him rejecting her made her more attracted to him because now he's a challenge and she has to win him, and we generally value things we have to work hard to get. See what I mean? No one forced her, and at all. She made these choices. The problem for you would be that she's more likely to say no to sex with you on the basis that she knows the truth. From the way you wrote your post, it sounds like your language could be interpreted as you're not looking for a serious relationship at all. I believe this is from a woman who maybe herself's been rejected for things in her past or present. Another one, not the a-hole. She can't seriously expect people to take her as serious relationship material with her occupation. You also clearly stated up front it would be a friends with benefits relationship. You were also right to end it with her when you were ready to enter into a real relationship. Yeah, notice he did that. He's like, I'm getting serious about this gal, so I don't want to be hooking up with two people, obviously, which says something about him. So he ended it, and that's okay. Now remember, in the thing, he did say, after they dated, and she told him, he demoted her as a friend. They were friends. And that didn't last long until they hooked up. And they both agreed, friends with benefits, okay? She knew what she was doing. But these people in the comment section just want to give him a hard time. Another one. She was upfront. You should have also been upfront for your reasons for not wanting to date her. You pretended it wasn't an issue and instead lied and said you're not looking for anything serious, when you obviously were, because you then found someone worthy to date and got rid of your free SCX doll. This gal is a grown-ass woman, can make her own choices. She knew what was going on, but let's all blame the guy. And last one, this is strange how all the people are calling you the a-hole are saying it's because you didn't tell her specifically why. When is this ever what happens? Do women tell every man they turn down? It's because you're short, because you smell, because you have bad fashion sense. You aren't owed an explanation for why you fall short, and it's up to you to figure it out. Why did she agree to friends with benefits if she wanted a relationship? Wasn't she being deceitful by claiming she wanted one thing but really aiming for another? She's an online prostitute, And you are not the a-hole for not seeing her as a viable option, nor are you responsible for telling her why she doesn't qualify to be your girlfriend. The entitlement is insane. I know, but that's why I did it, just to make my point there. So anyway, he did the right thing, and you guys are allowed to have choice. But she's just butthurt over this whole thing, and some drag racing going on behind me here. But anyhow, guys, there you go. So that'll be a good one to go over here, and shout out to the guy. He handled it like a boss.